Hello, my name is Rafael Loya. I'm here from American Honda in the U.S. I'm also here with Joel Pinko.
Joel Penko, customer care manager.
So we're here conducting an event to repair faulty airbag inflators from Honda vehicles from 2001 through 2016. We're here at the Lara Stadium from Thursday through Saturday. And the purpose why we're here is on certain vehicles, the airbag inflator that was installed in some of these cars are defective. So what's happening is in areas where it's hot and humid, like such as in Trinidad, that inflator becomes unstable, and in the event of an accident, the inflator can actually explode. And we have had some injuries and fatalities around the world, and we're here to repair those faulty vehicles in order to prevent that from happening.
Yeah. So we'll be having the event next week from Tuesday to Friday at 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So we're really going to ask you all to come out and support that initiative. We have a massive contingent of technicians here on the ground. We also have deposit of different configurations to try and replace as much inflators as possible. So we're really going to ask you all to come out on those days next week. Even if we save one life here at Honda, that's a massive success for us. And we are seeing many successes here in San Fernando so far. So we'll see you all next week and even today.
Yes, so just to add to that, so we're fixing the cars that were originally sold by the local distributor, but we're also fixing the cars that were brought in from other regions, such as Japan and the US. So if your car happens to be a Honda or an Acura from 2001 and 2016, regardless which you purchase the vehicle, we're going to fix your vehicle for free if it falls under the recall. So again, it's for free, and we're repairing them while they wait. So the minimum wait time right now is about 40 minutes. So customers can come, drop off the vehicle. If it's affected, we'll repair it, and then we have a lounge area where they can hang out and wait for the repairs to be coordinated.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So this is our registration area. Basically how it works is you come in, we'll check the VIN number on your car to see if you're affected. If you're affected, you will pull up. We have a service advisor. They'll take your customer information. And then from there, you're basically, your car goes into the garage. So I'll walk you to the garage. So once the service advisor takes your customer information, in this area right here, we'll identify which airbag inflator needs to be installed in your vehicle. And that takes about maybe a couple of minutes, 2 minutes, to identify the correct part number. And then from this point, we'll start coordinating the repairs on the car. In our, what we call it, in our technician area, where the repairs are being coordinated. Then I can show you how that looks. Okay, so once we identify the appropriate airbag inflator that needs to be installed on the car, at this point, we'll start conducting the repairs. And the repairs we're doing, like I said, it's a driver's side and passenger side. And it takes about 45 minutes to conduct the repairs if it needs both. Sometimes we can do them a little bit faster if it's only one inflator.
Okay.
Yeah. So at this point, so once the repairs are completed, the vehicle comes out and it gets brought over here where it'll be delivered to the customer. Right now we have a gentleman stepping out. He's going to go ahead and call the customer by his name. He will show to him what was done on the vehicle. And then the customer, just for stopping by and doing repairs, they'll get a free gift from Honda. You know, everybody that comes in gets a little free gift. So it's just appreciation from our customers who coming in, taking their time out of the day to get their airbags fixed. So every customer that comes in, they get a little free gift, a little goodie bag, as an appreciation for coming in and getting their airbags fixed.
I'm pleased with the service today.
How long it took you?
Approximately 20 minutes.
Where are you from?
Ursula.
And how long you had this vehicle?
About 3 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Which one?
Inside and also give you a tag number. Nice. And this is to collect your vehicle after it has been completed. Yeah? Right. So what you're going to do is go to the red arrow, make a left, drive straight down. You'll see another arrow there, and you're going to pass behind the tank and park up your vehicle under tent number 3. Yeah? You're good? Okay, have a good day.
Okay, so we're here at the Lara Stadium. We're here fixing airbag inflators that are part of the recall. This is for 2001 through 2016 Honda and Acura models. So the repairs are free of charge. So it's very important that if you own a 2001 and 2016 Honda or Acura, that you come to the Lara Stadium to get your airbags fixed. We've had situations around the world where there's been some fatalities and injuries, so it's very important that you guys come and we check to see if your vehicle needs to be repaired. The repairs, like I said, they're free, they're quick and easy. It takes about 45 minutes to conduct the repair. We have technicians from the United States, from American Honda, to conduct these repairs, as well as we have support from the local distributor, Classic Motors, that are coordinating this event. We are here in Lara for 3 days. From 8 to 5, and next week we're going to be at Port of Spain at the GM Pier Sport Complex from 8 to 5 as well, from Tuesday through Saturday. So that's March 26th through the 30th. So again, these repairs are free. It's extremely important because we want to make sure that the customers are safe. Like I mentioned, we have some fatalities and injuries around the world, and we really want to prevent that from happening here in Trinidad. So again, like I said, they're free. You can actually check on the website to see if your vehicle needs to be repaired. It's the website is hondatrinidad.net/recalls. So what you do is you take your VIN number, you put it in the website, and it'll tell you if your vehicle falls under the recall. And again, if we're fixing all the vehicles, not only sold from the local distributor in Trinidad, but if you imported your car from the U.S. or in Japan, your vehicle still qualifies for the re-repair. So again, it's really important that you get your airbags repaired if it's part of the recall. Okay. So I'm gonna walk you through to the repairs. So like I said, we're fixing defective inflators, driver's side or passenger side. So here I have an example of a driver's side inflator. So this is your horn plate, right? In your vehicle. I'm gonna turn it backwards, right? So this is the component that we're fixing. This is what we refer to the inflator. So this is the inflator. This is what actually inflates the airbag in your car. So we're fixing these because these inflators are defective. So in the event of an accident, areas where it's hot and humid, the chemical that's inside the inflator becomes unstable, and basically, when it senses a collision, the gas in here, it's supposed to inflate the airbag, but it's actually exploding, right? And the sharp metal, it's pretty heavy. This sharp metal is what's causing some injuries and fatalities around the world. So what we're doing is we're taking this bad inflator and replacing it with a new one. And it takes about maybe 20 to 40 minutes, depending on the vehicle, to do the repair. So this is what we're fixing here, these inflators.
So was it designed to cool up for a particular period of time, the inflator?
So over time, the chemical inside becomes unstable. In areas that's hot and humid, so that chemical, it releases air to inflate the airbag. But it's actually, because it becomes overpressurized, it ends up exploding.
So it works better in cool climates?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So the new ones that we're doing, obviously everybody has a countermeasure, so obviously it would prevent that from happening years ahead. Okay. Yeah, and again, this is the metal that is killing and injuring passengers.
How long are we talking about when you say over a period of time? Does it have a lifespan over a period of time?
Well, no, I mean, the inflator is supposed to last as long as you have the vehicle, right? Okay. But these defective ones have a different chemical that over time it becomes, unstable. So we want to replace these with new ones that don't have that defect.
Do you have like a figure of how many fatalities or accidents?
So around the world, there's been over 23 deaths and over 300 severe injuries around the world. 23 deaths and over 300 severe injuries. Like very critical. Worldwide.
Yeah. 23 deaths.
And over 300 very critical injuries where people have gotten, really damaged from these inflators.
That was that you guys picked up on.
Yeah.
This may have caused.
Yeah, based on what's been recorded and identified. I mean, and we haven't had any incidents in Trinidad that have been reported, but our goal is to replace these. And in Trinidad, there's still about 5,000 vehicles that we know of because they were sold by the local dealer, but we know there's a lot of gray market or imports from Japan and US, and those qualify for the recall as well, and then also for free.
Green market, you said?
Yeah, gray market, yeah. It takes about 45 minutes to do the repairs like I showed you.
The green market are the ones who bring in it in?
Yeah, yeah. Okay?
So that's driver, you're going to show them passenger?
I don't think we have one yet. Okay, I can record, yeah. Okay, so right here we have 2 technicians that are ready to remove the passenger side of airbag so we can start conducting the repair. So that's what they're doing now. They're removing part of the dashboard in order to be able to remove the airbag. Huh?
It's going to look different. The passenger side inflator is much different. It's a cylinder, but it's the explosive that that triggers and opens up the airbag.
In the U.S.
Passenger side, and depending on the cars, both passenger and driver could be affected, right? So they have to come, we got to verify, or call the distributor so we could know what part of the car is affected. Okay. Show it to them, Dave. So that's the passenger side inflator, obviously a lot bigger than the driver's side that you've seen earlier. So then they're going to cap it so that it gets no current and it'll erupt once we send it back to get destroyed. And your new part is right there. Yeah. This is the new inflator we're going to get that's coming up. So this is the replaced good. So this is a new replaced mint inflator. Comes with a new harness, all the screws. And if a car were to come in and the inflator was already erupted, we wouldn't replace it because obviously it's already been triggered. We're only replacing airbags that have not been deployed. All right, so that's. About 20 minutes. Once the techs get it and everything, the whole process from when the car comes in to where the inflator gets replaced and we deliver the customer, the whole process takes about 40 minutes. The actual replacement of the part, maybe 20 minutes to do. So if you notice, there's 2 technicians working on it. Obviously, if this car had both sides, one technician would do driver, the other one would do passenger. In this case, this car's only has to have the passenger side inflator replaced. And notice how we're saying inflator and not airbag, right? Big difference. We're replacing inflators, not the airbags. As you can see, the airbag's still there. We're just replacing what it is, the explosive part of the system that opens up the airbag. So what they do it, I hear that they torque at the spec. I think it's 35 pounds. They torque it, make sure the screws are all at to spec. That's a.
So these guys would be mechanics or engineers?
Yeah, technicians, automobile technicians. So they get a new wiring harness because the other one was cut. New set of screws.
So were they trained by Honda? Were they actually trained by Honda, or they had to have prerequisite skills to get the job?
Well, right now we're only doing one particular operation, so they were trained for a certain process to replace an airbag, but obviously they have many years of training to do other, some do heavy engine, some electrical, so and then some have worked for other car brand manufacturers, some have ran dealerships, like so let's go see over there. You want to come over here? So once the inflators are replaced, we go ahead and secure them and we ship them back to the manufacturers so they can go ahead and properly destroy of the defective inflators. There you see them. And probably what you see there is about 200 of used inflators that we've done in the last 3 days. Okay. And then get one video of this, of the amount. So these are our numbers. The first day we seen 106 vehicles. Of those 106, we replaced 134. Why the big number? Because as you know, one car could have 2 airbags. So those are 2 inflators we would get credit for. And then non-affected are the cars that actually came in that did not have a airbag or an inflator affected. You see, today as of 11, we have seen about 60 cars. And we replaced about 70, 80 inflators today.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. So these are new.
I know, you need more time to
As you can see over there, the stack there, new parts. There's our inventory of parts. We brought about 450 inflators of different types, different models to be able to, because we don't know what kind of cars are going to come in, so we bring a lot more variation of the inflators we need to replace, brand new inflators.
You may not